Hello again, everybody, and welcome to Jasper High School basketball coverage here on 18 WJTS. Carey Schneider along with Jason Stamm and Jeremy Marcos. Tonight, the Wildcats are on the road once again for the second time this week as they will travel to Castle to take on the Castle Knights here at Castle High School Gymnasium. The Wildcats coming into the contest at 5-13, 3-4 in Southern Indiana Athletic Conference play. Castle 10-9 and 2-4 in conference play as well. Jasper, Jason, of course, Tuesday night picked up a victory in the win column, I guess you could say, with a victory over the Modern Day Wildcats at Modern Day. But quickly talk a little bit about that game before we dive into Castle.
Well, I thought, Tuesday night, Carey, that we played a lot better. We've got to continue that. Craig and I talked about when the game was over that, we got to be able to continue. We laid the foundation for getting better. Now tonight's a big test, on the road again. To be able to come down here and play against a Castle team they're always a tough opponent. You got to throw out the record. We talk about that all the time, but the record, they play a tough schedule too. So, I look for this to be a dogfight tonight.
Absolutely, and as you said, you throw out the records because their last game was on Tuesday night. They themselves were disposing of Gibson Southern, so a big victory for Castle that evening. So. Yeah,
no doubt. We played Gibson early in the year, and saw what kind of team they were. So we'll see what happens.
That's right. So. This is one of the games in the conference since we joined the SIAC that we talked about before that could almost become one of our rivals like Vincennes Lincoln now. So
yeah, there's no doubt. I think in all sports, because Castle notoriously they've always been pretty good in football. They're pretty good in baseball, basketball, same way.
Absolutely. First basket of the night is good by Braden Giesler, 2-point basket. The Wildcats draw first blood. They lead it 2-0. Jake Wangler, Brady Ryder, Aiden Meyer, Xander Niehaus, and John Eigner are the starting five for the Knights. Wildcats pick up a steal there. They have the basketball. Their normal starting lineup of Dave, Butel, Foy, Gieser, and Mainers. Again, Jasper leads it 2-0 in the opening minutes here of the first quarter on 18 WJTS. 3-point shot by Gieser comes up short, and the Knights will have it. Up top of the key is, in the back court, I should say, is Meyer. Now Ryder with it. Longer with it now. Wangler. And the ball is knocked out of bounds. They're going to say it belongs to the Wildcats.
I think Castle, they have a Schwope Jr. He's a junior, but he's in street clothes tonight, so I'm not exactly sure what happened to him. Some people might remember that name. He had a brother that played here a few years ago, went on to play at USI, and now I think he's at St. Louis, playing basketball.
Tim Swope Jr. is we're referring to. He is a junior, as Jason alluded to. As a result, actually, Castle tonight is starting 5 seniors. So,
yeah, they played a lot of, Jasper won the JV game, and they played a lot of juniors on their JV team as well as what Jasper does.
So Wildcats and Giesler with it. Hand it off to Foy. He'll pump a 3 and nail it. Jace Foy gives the Cats a 5-0 lead with 6:10 to go in the first quarter of play. Castle with the basketball. Meyer flips it over to Ryder. Ryder will pump a 3. It's hard. No good. Foy with the rebound. Butel on the wing. Deals it out to Day. Now down low to Giesler. Giesler finds Mainers down low. That's partially blocked, and the Knights will have it. Wangler with it now. Looks over towards Meyer, but hangs on to the basketball. Ryder. Baseline jumper is no good by Ryder. Cats with the board. Jasper leads at 5-0. They'll have the basketball. Mainers tries to find Giesler. Not exactly sure if they were by any means on the same page on that play.
No, I'm not sure either. Giesler looked like he was wide open, but Mainers it looked like he led him to the basket, and Giesler wasn't going to the basket.
So the turnover against the Wildcats gives the Knights the basketball, trailing by 5. Meyer drives, loses the handle. Day comes up with it. He'll feed it down low, looking for Giesler. Too quick there.
Yeah, Day tried to force the issue a little bit too much. That would have been a tough catch for Gies, and I think by the time he'd caught it, he'd been under the basket.
So another turnover for the Wildcats. 2 opportunities to add to what is a 5-point lead still at this point. Not anymore, as a 3-point basket is good by Jake Wongler. Wongler puts the Knights within 2. It's 5-3. Here's Foy over to Giesler. Mainers now. Turnaround jumper is going to be way short. Looked like he might have got a little piece of the arm there. But
I believe that was blocked.
I think I heard some skin from up here being slapped. The foul is going to be called there on the Knights, and that will go against Brady Ryder. That'll be his first. 4 minutes into the ball game. 5-3 Jasper leads. Giesler is going to be called for steps as he kind of a little anxious quickly to get to that hole there.
Yeah, he saw an opening and he kind of took off before he forgot to dribble.
So a couple substitutions for the Wildcats. Caden Ernie and Kai Kuntz. Knights have the basketball, trailing by 2. 3-point shot is on the way and off the mark, no good. Long rebound comes to the Knights. Down low, reverse layup is up and in by Aiden Meyer. So Aiden Meyer ties this ball game up at 5. And a steal by the Knights. Wongler has it. He'll stop and pop a 3, and it's going to be an air ball. Had to pop the 3, didn't he?
Yeah. I told myself on the way down here tonight that I was going to behave and I wasn't going to talk about all the 3-pointers that are being shot, and then you had to go and ruin it in the first quarter already.
Why didn't you tell me when we were driving down here? The 3 of us hardly said a word to each other coming down here. Well, I even had to make a comment. I said, this is the most quiet car ride I've ever been in where 3 people are in the car. Normally with Jeremy, that's normal, but
yeah, it was a quiet ride. But,
not that we don't like each other. Here's a shot forced up by Giesler, no good. I was just personally trying to rest what's left of my voice, obviously. So.
Well, and I knew that, so I didn't want to talk to you, so you didn't have to answer me. So
that's right.
I was looking out for your best interest.
I appreciate it, buddy. 5-5 to score, 2.5 minutes to go in the first. Niehaus, yeah. Where's a circus shot put up, no good by number 24, Carter Bobe, newly in the ball game. Jasper with it. Ball game is tied at 5 apiece.
Both teams are playing pretty aggressive man-to-man defense, and I mean it's kind of showed. Jasper's got 4 turnovers and Castle's got 3 here in the first quarter already.
Under 2 minutes to go, ball knocked away. It'll belong to Jasper as Aiden Meyer comes back into the lineup. Jasper with it, 1:54 to go in the quarter. Ernie deals it over to Day. Logan drives. Giesler now. Holds high, bounces it over to Day. 3-point shot is good. Logan Day gets his first basket of the night, a 3-pointer that puts the Cats up by 3, 8-5, and trying to answer on the other end is Meyer, to no avail for Castle. 1:18 to go in the quarter. And boy, well, loose for the ball. Who's going to have it last? They're going to say Castle touched it. And either way, it's going to belong to the Wildcats. So 8-5 is the score with 1:11 to go in the quarter. And stolen right out of his hands. Down the floor, lays it up, and no good. Tipped up shot is good by Aiden Meyer. He had it stolen right out of his hands as he tried to inbounds that pass. And then the Castles took advantage of it.
Castle's in a 1-2-2 half-court trap. They like doing that a lot.
Trying to find Kai Kuntz down low, whistle and a foul from behind. So Kuntz will go to the line.
When Castle runs that trap, we got to get the ball to the middle of the floor. If you can get it to the middle of the floor, you can beat that trap. But if you get it on the sideline, they use the out-of-bounds line as a third defender, and then you can find yourself in trouble.
Like they had in the corner just a little bit right before they were able to try to find Kuntz down low there. Speaking of which, Kai misses the first of two. Well, 8-7 is the score, Cat. Make it 9-7 as Kuntz does nail that second. So Kai with this first point of the night. Cats lead by 2. 38 seconds to go in the quarter. Knights with the basketball. Meyer will work it in the backcourt, 27 seconds. Over to Bobe. Driving is Meyer. Loses the handle. Cats come up with it, 16 seconds to go. Cats come up to the steal, 11 seconds. Giesler. Ernie, 5 seconds. Giesler, 2 seconds. One, they lose the handle, and the Cats come up short on a chance. Or what was it? Was there a whistle?
They had a whistle, but I'm not sure what they were going to call.
If it's a foul, it doesn't make any difference. It's going to be away from the basket, only because it is the end of the quarter. So Ryder picks up his second personal. Are they going to call it an act of shooting, though, or what? Or give time, or?
Well,
I guess they're looking.
I don't know if is that their fourth or their.
Well, no. I mean, I don't. I think it's just their fourth. Okay. I'm just wondering if they're going to put time on the clock.
Well, they have to put some on there.
They're putting a half a second up there. So 0.57 seconds. Go ahead.
Yeah, Jasper will run some kind of tip play here for. Yeah, they give the ball to the guy taking it out, and they had 6 guys on the floor.
And
they're going to run some kind of tip play here, I would think, to right there. Yeah.
And that'll be the end of the first quarter with a score. Jasper leads Castle 9-7. We'll be back with the second quarter after this on 18 WJTS.
Jubilar Toyota in Jasper is proud to be the title sponsor for the Jammin' in Jasper basketball tournament this month. Teams from all over the Midwest will come to compete. This month, get a jammin' deal on your next vehicle at Jubilar's with tax time savings. We have a great selection of new and pre-owned vehicles in stock for every budget and flexible financing options from top lenders. As always, no hidden fees. Jubilar Toyota in Jasper, where customers send their friends for jammin' deals since 1929.
Back at Castle High School, we start the second quarter of play. Jasper leads at 9-7. Castle will have the ball to start the quarter. 3-point shot is in. Up and in by Aiden Meyer for his, that's his 7th point. He's got 7 of the 10 points for the Knights. The other 3 coming on Jake Wongler's 3-pointer in the first quarter. Knights pick up their first lead as a result of it. It's 10-9.
Yeah, Meyer averages about a little over 13 a game.
Castle with the basketball now after miscue there. Williams pops a three, and he'll hit. So Donovan Williams, before that Aiden Meyer, a pair of three-pointers by the two of them. Between the two of them gives the Knights a 13-9 lead in the opening seconds of the second quarter. We'll be back after this on 18 WJTS.
Think about the journey, not about how you're getting there. The all-new Michelin LTX MS2, engineered for 2 extra years of tread life. Available at New Boys County Tire and Supply in Jasper.
Big or small, we service all. Du Bois County Tire.
Jasper calls timeout after a pair of three-pointers to start the second quarter has given the Castle Knights a 13-9 lead. Wildcats will have it. Mainer's on the wing. Here's Logan down low to Gieser, finds Mainers, slams it home, and a foul. That's what we like to see.
Yeah, interior play. That was a nice pass by Geese. Jalen did a good job of sealing his man off, and Geese got the ball, and Geese had his head up looking at the basket and was able to find him.
Foul is going to be called on Aiden Meyer. That'll be his first. And Mainers with a chance to complete a three-point play. If he can connect on this free throw, he rattles it in. He's got 3. Jasper within 1 now at 13-12. So big play by the Wildcats on that offensive possession.
Riley Foy checked in to start the quarter for Jasper. This is his second game. He's been the other night at Mater Dei was his first varsity game to play.
So Foy into the lineup. 5'11" freshman. That's him, number 3?
Yes.
Okay, because
yeah, he's not on
the roster. I know. So, I mean, one night I don't check Wolfie's book, and
that's what I'm here for, though, is keep you straight.
You be the man. And look who nails a three-pointer on his first possession is Riley Foy. So Foy has 3, and he puts the Cats back on top by 2, 15-13. So Jasper looking for a defensive stop here. Like this is kind of a game where you like to try to get on some kind of a run, Jason, to really give you a nice cushion to a team like Castle.
Yeah, you know, you'd like to get a nice lead, you know, an 8 to 10 point lead, you know, where you can just kind of work on things that you need to work on, you know, because obviously, like we've said, Castle's a good ball club, and if you let them hang around, you know, it makes it tough at the end of the game.
Going or at the line right now is Caleb Bobe, who hits the first of 2 for his first point of the night. And the foul, by the way, was on Logan Day. Next one is good as well. Tied up at 15 apiece. And Butel will bring it up the floor with 5.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Jace Foy takes it to the hole, misses a shot. Tip-up basket is good. Was that? Oh, it was on Mainers, excuse me.
Yeah, I mean, he just shoved his guy right out underneath the basket for that rebound, and I don't know how the official missed that one.
Mainers has 5 points here in the second quarter. Jasper now leads it 17-15. Working in the backcourt is Ryder. My apologies, Meyer. And here's Bobe. Wongler. Eigner now with it in the backcourt. Haven't mentioned his name much yet tonight.
No, we've done a good job of defense on him.
Eigner drives the lane, and he did travel. He certainly did. Took about a half a step to 2 steps too many before he got the ball on the floor. Brady Ryder will come back in to the lineup for the Castle Knights. Coached by Brian Gibson, 339 wins, 177 losses in his 23rd year here in Newburgh. Jack Levin up and in. So Jack Levin with his first bucket. I missed that. Eigner. Okay, so Eigner gets his first bucket. It's 19-17. Down low, Mayners, another slam dunk. Jalen Mayners with this second slam dunk of the night. He's got 3 buckets, along with the free throw, gives him 7 here in the second quarter. 21-17, the Wildcats on top. Push off, gets away with it. Wongler with it on the wing. And a whistle and a timeout called on by the Castle Knights. Castle takes a timeout with 3.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Jasper leads at 21-17. We'll be back after this on 18 WJTS.
Get game day ready with food fit for a fan. Cheer on the Jasper Wildcats or celebrate a victory with a treat from Jasper's Dairy Queen. Grab some sweet treats while watching the Wildcats in action this season. Score on favorites like a decadent blizzard or a signature creation like a chocolate sundae. You can also get Orange Julius at your original West Side Dairy Queen. Dine in or drive through before or after a game for your favorite Dairy Queen treat. Best of luck, Wildcats, from Phyllis and her team at Jasper's Dairy Queen.
Back at Castle High School, where the Wildcats lead at 21-17. Jason forcing the Knights to call a timeout there.
Yeah, Jasper's on a little bit of a run here. Just like we talked, I'd like to see them just continue to build on that.
Right now, the Wildcats have been doing a great job of forcing the Knights to play outside of the perimeter.
Yeah, they run that 5-out thing too, where they don't have anybody inside the post to try to do anything.
Ryder with it on the wing, finds Eigner down low. He tries to drive the lane, no good. I thought our official made a gesture. I thought he blew a whistle. Anyway, Cats had the basketball on the rebound from the rebound with the mess basket, and a steal by the Knights. Wongler takes it all the way, misses a shot, and look out, Jalen, he's coming behind you there. Finds it, boy, in the corner. 3 on the way, no good by Jace. And a whistle. And a foul is going to be called, looks like, on Logan Day. That'll be Logan's second personal. Giesler and Butel come back into the lineup for Jasper. Four-point lead for the Wildcats. 2:38 to go in the second quarter. Here's a 3 from the top of the key. It's short. No good. Eigner pushes Bernie away to get that board. Here's another 3 from the wing. This time it's short as well. And look.
Somebody had a hold of his shirt.
Somebody had to have something on there. 3 straight misses to the hole and a strip. And a jump ball is called, and it belongs to the Knights.
Yeah,
a lot of physicality there, brother.
Yeah, I mean, we did a good job of getting the rebound, but Maynard's just got to take a little bit better care of it and keep it up high where the little guys can't get it.
So the Knights with their 4th straight crack at it here. Eigner loses the handle. Maynard's blocks it, but he'll be called for the foul. So Mayners picks up his third foul for the Wildcats here in the quarter. 2 minutes to go. Eigner will have 2 free throws coming. The first one is no good. So John Eigner with 2 points tonight. Castle, go ahead.
But he was crowned homecoming king before the game started. So
congratulations to him.
As he misses both.
As he misses both. Under 2 minutes to go. 21-17 is our score. Jasper with the basketball. They lead by 4. Giesler works on Eigner. Ball thrown away. Knights will have it. Down, up, and no good.
They've missed
yes, Jason, you're right.
They've missed a ton of bunny shots. Little bitty 3-4 foot shots.
Oh, man. You're right, brother. I mean, you take away half those of the misses.
Oh, my gosh.
We're down by 5 instead of up by 4.
Yeah. And they're easy shots. I mean, it's not like they're hard.
So, nearing the 90-second mark here in the second quarter. Jasper leads again, 21-17. Giesler will take it, lose the handle. A lot of physical play, and a near steal by Ernie. He does flip it out, and Giesler comes up with it and lays it up and in. Run that back on your DVRs.
Yeah, that was a lot of luck, but we'll take it. Just happened to be the pass went right to Giesler.
Short jump for about an 18-footer is good by Jake Wongler. Wongler's got 5. I was about to say Jasper at that point had their biggest lead of the night at 6. But Wongler knocks it back down to 4. 23-19 is their score. Eigner throws it off the back of Mainers. It'll belong to the Knights with 41 seconds to go in the first half.
We need to do a little bit better job of clock management there. We didn't need to get in there and take that crazy shot.
Instead, the Knights have it, trailing by 4. With 30 seconds to go, most likely will run her down unless they get a grand opportunity. Bobe out circles it in the backcourt, 20 seconds to go. 15 seconds now. Niehaus drives, whistle, and a foul is going to be called. That won't matter with 5 seconds to go, and 5 seconds, but only be in the 4th.
Yeah.
And Riley Foy as well for Jasper. Donovan Williams for Castle come into the contest. Four seconds, spins, fires, misses a shot, tries to get his tip, no good. And that will be the end of the first half of play. Jasper leads it 23-19, Jason. On a very physical first half, I might add. But at the same time, like I said, bit a very physical ball game itself. But a team that where the inside game has kind of been taken away, at least by Jasper tonight.
Yeah, it has. I think both teams are playing pretty aggressive defense. There's a lot of physicality in the game tonight. Officials aren't calling a lot of it. After playing a half of that, now you know what it's going to be like, so you need to make adjustments at halftime and come out. And like we said, Castle's had a lot of good looks at the basket. They just haven't hit any of their shots. So hopefully they either won't hit them in the second half, or best scenario is that they don't get those easy shots like that. So, turnovers I think were a big story here in the first half. I unofficially have Jasper for 8 turnovers and Castle for 7. So that's quite a few turnovers for both teams in the first half of the game.
So the Wildcats lead at 23-19. We'll just take a quick look at the scoring here at halftime for the Knights. Let's see, we got Jake Wongler with 5 points. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for Aiden Meyer to lead the Knights in scoring here at halftime. John Eigner with 1 bucket for 2 points and 2 missed free throws. Carter Bobe has a pair of free throws for 2 points and 3 points for Donovan Williams with the 3-point basket off the bench tonight. For the Wildcats, Jalen Mainers with 7 second quarter points to lead the Cats at halftime. Logan Day with 3. Chase Foy with 3. 2 points for Braden Giesler. 1 point for Kai Kuntz on 1 of 2 shooting from the line. Riley Foy right off the bench in his second varsity contest of this year. Comes off and nails a 3-pointer. And then 2 points for Jack Levin off the bench for the Wildcats this evening. 23 to 19 is our score. We'll be back with the second half after this on 18 WJTS.
Sell your car the easy way at Jubilor Chevy Cadillac in Jasper. Simply scan this QR code to get a Kelley Blue Book instant cash offer on your vehicle. Whether your car has low miles, high miles, or has a few dings, KBB makes it easy. Just answer a few simple questions and get a cash offer on the spot. Then bring your car to your local KBB buying center, Jubilor Chevy Cadillac in Jasper, and we'll handle the rest. Trade your keys for cash today at Jubilor & Sons.
Wildcats and Castle Knights are getting set to start the second half of play with the Wildcats leading 23 to 19. Jason Stamm, what can we look for here in the second half of play?
Well, it just depends on whether the officials let them keep playing as physical as what they did in the first half. If they do, I look for sort of a repeat of the first half.
And there's a drive to the basket by Aiden Meyer, and he will draw a foul. And that foul will go against Logan Day, and that'll be his third. So Day picks up his third foul to start the second half, as Meyer, who has 7 points, will miss the first of 2. And Riley Foy came in to replace Day. Both free throws are missed by Aiden Meyer. Knights have missed their last 4 free throw attempts in this ball game, dating back to the second quarter.
Yeah, they've shot the ball poorly from everywhere tonight.
Down low to Mainers. Ball is knocked out of bounds by Eigner, and the Cats will have the possession.
I mean, there it looked like they could have called a charge. Then they made the pass, and it looked like they should have called a foul when he went up for the shot. So it looks like they are going to let him play about the same way.
Still remains to be seen the way we've seen that happen before.
Yeah, that can change on a
whim, on anything.
Yeah,
exactly. So Jasper will eventually inbound it underneath their basket. Or will they? That ball got touched as well, too. Mainers with it on the wing. He finds Jace Foy. Butel drives, puts a shot up, and cannot get it to fall. Out of bounds. It belongs to the Wildcats. Just underway here in the third quarter. Here on 18 WJTS, Carey Schneider, Jason Stamm, and Jeremy Marcos. 19th ball game of the year for the Wildcats. Coming into the game at 5 and 13. There was a steal, a whistle, and a blocking foul is going to be called. Castle bench wants the basket, and I believe they are going to give it to him.
Yeah, they did. They said one shot.
Riley Foy will pick up a personal, and I guess that.
I don't necessarily disagree with the charge, but I'm not sure that the basket should have counted.
Niehaus will get the bucket, and he will nail the free throw. So he's got 3, and he puts the Knights within 1 at 23 to 22. Here's Foy for 3. He'll miss the shot, no good. Eigner comes down with the board for the Knights. They'll push it up the floor over to Ryder. Ball is knocked away, and the Cats come up with a steal. Mainers trying to find Riley Foy. Riley did come up with it. Giesler, whistle. That's got to be a block, and it will be. Official had to turn around and see who had actually the number of the player, and that will go against Xander Niehaus. That'll be the first team foul of the quarter for the Knights. And Braden Giesler, who has 4 points to his credit this evening, will have a pair of free throws come coming to him here. Wildcats 2 or 3 from the line tonight as Giesler nails that first one. Giesler has 5. Make it 6 as he nails the second. 6 points for Braden Giesler. 25-22, Jasper by 3. 3-point shot from the corner is no good. Eigner fights for the rebound.
That's got to be a travel.
Yeah. No, they're going to call a timeout. They gave Castle a timeout on that. A 20-second timeout, and we'll leave it right here.
I mean, Eigner did a nice job of getting the rebound, but somehow he got his legs taken out from under him, and he fell straight to the floor. I don't see how you can't call travel on that.
Well, it's going to result in the Knights being forced to call an early timeout, albeit a 30, but and there was a possession arrow. I guess we'll go to Jasper.
Yeah, it
looks like it.
Yeah.
Kenny Wolf would move his head a little bit. I can see it now. So 25-22 is our score with 6.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Kind of been a back and forth day for a while there, Jason, but for now, Jasper's ball game.
Yeah, a little bit. Still a long way to go.
Oh, yeah.
And with the way both teams are shooting the basketball, it's not going to be a high-scoring game.
Here's a three-point shot, no good by number 11, Aiden Meyer, and a whistle, and they're going to call a foul on Mainers, I guess?
Foy.
Or Foy? Okay. So the foul is going to go on Jace Foy. That'll be his first. Third team foul already in the quarter, Jay, with 6 minutes to go.
Yeah.
So if the Knights do have to go making it to the line, let's hope that dismal shooting continues.
Yeah. Yeah. Right now it's not a bad option to put them at the free throw line, but that can obviously change.
That can change like anything else. 6 minutes, 6:08 to go in the quarter. Niehaus, top of the key over to Wongler. Three-point shot is no good. Nice job by Giesler boxing out for that rebound. Gies has it. Jasper with the chance to extend their lead as they lead it by 3. 25-22 with nearly 5.5 minutes to go in the third. And a whistle. And a foul away from the ball on the Wildcats.
You tell, I guess.
John Gable asking for an explanation. And that will be Max Butel's second foul. And 14th foul for the Cats here in the third with 5:20 to go. Turnaround shot is up, good, and a foul. Butel has just picked up his third. As Xander Niehaus, a stop and pop, will go to the line. He's got 5 points here in the third, all here in the third quarter. Had a three-point play earlier, trying to complete this one, and he does. So Xander Niehaus has 6. He's tied this ball game at 25 apiece. Caden Ernie will come in to replace Butel. Will be forced to sit down with his third foul. Logan Day also has 3 personals, and now they're starting to call everything.
Well, and that was a foul because I was looking straight at that, and I don't know what Eigner was even thinking he was doing or what he could do there. And Coach Gibson's, he agreed that it wasn't a very smart move on his player's part. That's why he took him out of the game.
It's also his second foul. Oh, man, for one at first, but I'll take the second as well. Giesler having trouble finding a man to bring it in. He finally finds Chase Foy. Gies will have it. He'll bring it up the floor up against Carter Bobe.
I don't know why we've got 3 guards in the lineup, and we got Giesler trying to bring the ball up the floor. He traveled.
And the tip, and good by Mainers. Mainers will pick up his 9th point, and he gives the Cats back the lead again at 27-25. Wongler spins. He got away with a walk, but the Cats come up with the basketball. Nice job by Riley Foy to come up with it. Bump, no call. Mainers, jumper, no good. Riley Foy streams for that ball, but it came up short. And a steal by Giesler. Time for the Cats and the Knights both to settle down a little bit.
Yeah, this is just...
Well, when you got a shot like that one, and he missed a shot, but he got a foul. So... So Mainers will go to the line to shoot 2. That foul will be called on Xander Niehaus for his 2nd. Mainers has 9 points. Will have 10 as he rattles that one home. Jack Levin in the lineup for the Wildcats, as is Donovan Williams for the Knights. Mainers nails them both. Cats 6 of 7 from the line tonight. 29-25 is our score with 4 minutes to go in the 3rd. Niehaus over to Williams. He'll drive. A whistle on the foul on the floor.
Levin, I think.
Jack Levin will be called on the personal.
That should be free throws.
Jack's first foul of the night, personal. And yes, Donovan Williams will go to the line to shoot 2. Williams has 3 points from a 3-point shot in the 2nd quarter. He'll nail the first of these 2. 29-26 is the score. As Levin will go to the line to shoot a 2nd. Or excuse me, my apologies. Winkler. Williams. I'll tell you what, maybe I'd better hit those again and get to bed tonight. All right, missed that 2nd one. 29-26 score remains. A whistle on the foul as Giesler is pushed from behind. Excuse me, Mainers, my apologies.
Hunter Richards, his 2nd personal. 4th team foul in the quarter.
Ball is stolen away.
Can't do that. I mean, that's just...
Bo misses a shot. Mainers comes down with the board. Three-point basket is good.
All I can say is I'm glad Castle's shooting about 20% from the...
Who hit that?
Mainers. 3.
Mainers 3. Good job. I was trying to put that other guy down in my book. That shot is no good. And we got a controversy down on the other end of the floor. (32-26) is their score. Jasper, with I believe still is now their ties their biggest lead of the night by 6. Castle with the basketball. Bobe has it nearly knocked away. Now he does. and Giesler will rush it up the floor. Giesler tries to take it all the way, but he is going to be fouled. He knew he had at least one or two guys behind him, but he still took it straight to the basket, Jason.
He did. He did a good job of going to the basket. I think he was looking to try to dunk it, and maybe if he wouldn't have been doing that, he could have got it laid up off the board and a three-point play possibly, but we'll take him at the free throw line here if he converts both of them.
Giesler nails the first of two. He is 3 for 3 from the line tonight. (33-26) is the score with 2.5 to go. Second one is no good. Castle with it. They trail by 7. Trying to find a man down low to Richards. The Mainers had him covered, knocked it out of bounds. The Knights will have the basketball. As Williams, or excuse me, actually make that Meyer now will inbound it to Richards. Now to Williams. He'll hand it off. Ryder now on the left wing. Ball's knocked away on the pass. Three-point shot is thrown up, no good. Williams gets the board. He's down low. He'll find inside the lane Aiden Meyer, and Meyer picks up his 9th point. 33-28. Cats by 5. Giesler deals it out to Mainers. He'll pump another three. This time, no good. But the Cats come up with a long rebound. Boy almost loses the handle, but he comes up with it. 1:09 to go in the quarter. Levin drives. He'll put the shot up, no good. Tipped up, no good. Jack comes up with the basketball. Nice hustle by number 15.
It's definitely good hustle.
Here's Foy for 3. He'll hit. Looking at the official, wondering where's the foul, but he'll nail the three-pointer, and Foy's got his 6th point. 36-28. Cats by 8. Castle with the basketball. Ryder. 30 seconds to go. Williams, Richards' shot is short. And the Cats with an 8-point lead with 22 seconds to go in the third quarter and have the basketball. Down low, Mainers up and in. Nice feed by Ernie. So Jalen Mainers, 3-point shot, the buzzer is no good. That'll bring us to the end of the third quarter of play with a score of the Jasper Wildcats 38, Castle Knights 28. We'll be back with the fourth quarter after this on 18 WJTS.
This is Tony Ubelard, Ubelard Toyota in Jasper. Truck lovers know the Toyota Tundra for its legendary strength and reliability. The new Tundras are long on comfort, technology, and safety too. Right now, we've got plenty of new Tundras in stock with options for every purpose and budget. Loaded with features to help you get things done. We have flexible financing and lease options as well. Find your new Tundra today at Ubelard Toyota in Jasper, where customers send their friends for hardworking trucks since 1929.
Back once again at Castle High School. Carey Schneider, Jason Stamm, and Jeremy Marcos as we get ready to start the fourth period of play. Jasper leading at 38-28. Cats led in scoring by Jalen Mainers with 16 points, 7 in the second quarter, 9 in the third. The Cats will have the basketball to start the half, leading by 10. Interesting finish there, Jason, though, to that third quarter.
Yeah, it was. We just got to take care of the basketball better here in this fourth quarter. we did a little better. We had 3 turnovers in the third quarter. We got 11 for the game. Both teams do. Now, we talked about getting this lead. Now we've got it, and we've got to maintain it and try to build on it a little bit.
So with the basketball is Mainers, deals it out to Jace Foy. Foy pumps a 3, and he'll nail it. Jace Foy with his third three-point basket. He's got 9 on the night. And Eigner will be called for the personal. His third, I believe. It is his third. First foul on the quarter. And coming in the contest will be Connor Richards. So Cats with the basketball. Foy with it. Fouls the down low to Utel. Max finds Jace again. Looking for Mainers. Ball is knocked away. Mainers comes back up with it. Loses the handle again. And coming up with it is Xander Niehaus for the Knights. He'll deal it over to Wongler. Three-pointer by Williams is good. Donovan Williams. His second three-pointer of the day. He's got 7 on the night. 41-31, Jasper by 10. Geisler finds Mainers. Jalen double team, and he'll get hammered from behind, or from above. But 6:10 to go in the quarter. Connor Richards will be called for the personal. That is his third off the bench. He didn't come in the contest about midway in the third quarter. It's definitely the last substitution of this game for Castle. And Mainers did nail that first, did he not?
Yes.
Okay. He's got 17. Second one is good. 18 points for the Wildcats sophomore. Jasper jumps back out to a 12-point lead at 43-31. Williams at the top of the key. He'll drive. Ball is stripped right out of his hands by Geisler. Braden will take it. He is fouled from behind by number 12, Xander Niehaus, and that's at least his third.
Number 12, Xander Niehaus,
his fourth.
Third team foul in the quarter.
Third team foul already in the quarter for Castle. We might be here for a while.
Yeah.
Spot just under the 6-minute mark. Geisler, by the way, at the line. He'll shoot 2, and his first one is good. Geese has 8. He's 4 of 5 from the line. Make it 5 of 6. (45-31) is the score. Williams down low on the baseline. And it's going to be called for traveling. Turnovers were dead even at the end of the third, you were telling me, right?
They were. Now Castle's got a 1 turnover lead.
Advantage?
Yeah.
You want to call it that?
Yeah.
So the Jasper Wildcats with 5:38 to go have the basketball, leading it by 12. Here's Max Butel, circles it out to Jace Foy. Jace looking for Geisler. Instead he finds Riley.
Oh.
Yeah, a little wide on that pass. Riley Foy down low to Mainers. Mainers missed his shot. And bring it up the floor is Wongler for the Knights. He'll take it all the way, and he'll He'll get the basket and draw the foul. So Jake Wongler has his 7th point. That foul is going to go against Max Butel, and that'll be his 4th. That'll bring Caden Ernie off the bench with 5 minutes to go exactly in this contest. Jasper leads it by 12, 45-33. And at the line is Jake Wongler, who will complete a 3-point play. He's got 8. Jasper with a 9-point lead. And Ernie is going to be fouled by Wongler. His first. 14 foul already with just under 5 minutes to go now in the quarter.
Yeah, we're going to have to, obviously the two big things are take care of the basketball because they're going to turn up the pressure, and we got to be able to hit our free. That's over and back. He got by with one there because he caught it on this side and went across.
In the corner is Foy. Or excuse me, actually Day, I should say. Down low, up and in is none other than number 51, Jalen Mainers. Mainers has 20. (47-34). Shot is up and in by Bobe. Carter Bobe with his 4th point. 47-36. And Coach Scable's going to call a timeout with 4:10 to go in this ball game. Jasper leading at 47-36. We'll be back after this on 18 WJTS.
Jubilar Chevy Cadillac in Jasper is proud to be the title sponsor for the Jammin' in Jasper basketball tournament this month. Teams from all over the Midwest will come to compete. This month, get a Jammin' deal on your next vehicle at Jubilar's with tax time savings. We have a great selection of new and pre-owned vehicles in stock for every budget and flexible financing options from top lenders. As always, no hidden fees. Jubilar Chevy Cadillac in Jasper, where customers send their friends for jammin' deals since 1929.
Back at Castle High School, Jasper leads at 47-36 with 4:10 to go. On a timeout by the Wildcats. Quick 30-second timeout called by John Gable. Kind of reset things as the Cats with the 9-point lead with 4:09 to go now. One big factor is the fact that the Knights, with still 4 minutes to go in this game, will have 4 team fouls here in the quarter. Here's a pass down low to Mainers. He slams it home. Jalen Mainers has 22. And a steal. Giesler, no good. Wongler brings it up. He'll stop and pop from the free throw line. No good. Gets his rebound. Fires another shot. This time good.
Jake Wongler.
Wongler has 7, 8, 9. Make that 10, actually. 49-38. Jasper by 11. And the foul is called, and the Cats will now make their trip to the line.
Number 0, Jake Wongler, his second personal.
That's Wongler's second, by the way. And who we got here? Foy?
Yeah.
Jace Foy, who has 9 points, make it 10. Points for the Wildcats. Number 23, Jace Foy. Next one on the way is no good. 3:15 to go. Jasper by 12. Wongler deals it over to, oh, there's a shot. Baseline jumper is good this time by Xander Niehaus. Niehaus has 8. Don't. Not necessary.
No.
All right. Loose ball. Giesler has it. And Jasper's going to call another timeout. This one again will be a 30.
Timeout, Jasper, full timeout.
Actually, a full timeout. My apologies. So full timeout with 2:47 to go in the ball game. Jasper leads it by 10. We'll take a break and come back after this on 18 WJTS.
101 Country, WBDC, your morning brain teaser.
Here's Dolly Parton now on Lunch with the Legends on 101 Country.
All right, leading things off on a good time gold Saturday morning. Beezer, good morning.
Good morning, Ty.
How you doing?
I'm doing great, man.
Be sure to join me from 3 to 6 for Afternoons with Amanda.
We are 101 Country, WBDC.
Back at Castle High School, 50-40 is our score with 2:47 to go. After a full timeout, I should say, by the Jasper Cats. They will have the basketball with the 10-point lead. Jace Foy trying to pull it in. He brings it into Utel. Utel, shot is no good from underneath. Try to reverse. Castle has the basketball down by 10. Ball's knocked out of bounds. It belongs to the Wildcats.
Oh, wow.
Looked like from up here the Keys had the last piece of it, but we'll take it.
Yeah.
2:36. Outlet pass. Boy comes back up with it after Day was.
He traveled too and got by with it.
Mainers, well, you had a lane open for you.
I don't know.
You didn't care.
This officiating crew tonight has been something because
I think they're kind of out of control themselves.
Yeah, they fit right into this game, that's for sure.
Well said.
I mean, it's like, holy cow.
Let's see. I believe that foul was on Williams. It was
10.
That'll be his first. And the free throw is good by Logan Day. Day has his 4th point. Free throw shooting has been very well for the Cats tonight, as he misses that one. Hit the first, missed the second. 3-point shot is good from the top of the key by Brady Ryder. Ryder with his first points of the night, a 3-point basket. 51-43, Jasper by 8. Boy, having trouble. Butel. Back to Foy. Castle putting that pressure on.
Yeah, they're going to. You just got to take care of it. We've done a decent job of it, and we've hit the majority of our free throws. That combination will win this game for you.
Williams gets called for the second. Jace Foy at the line shooting 2. He nails the first. Foy is 2 for 3 from the line here in this quarter. Second one is good. Cats 7 of 9 from the line here in the 4th quarter alone. That shot is no good, but it's stripped right out of Geisler's hands, and a whistle and a foul is going to be called. I said 7 of 9, make that actually 8 out of 10 from the line for the Cats. Brady Ryder will be called for the foul. I believe that is his 3rd. It is indeed. And going to the line to shoot 2 will be Geisler. Geese, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 6 from the charity stripe tonight. He's got 9 points in the ball game. First one is no good. .137 to go. Jasper with a 10-point lead. Geisler looking to add to that, and he does. 10 points for the Wildcats senior. 1:35 to go in the game. 11-point lead for the Wildcats. Williams. Wongler now. 1:27 to play. Williams' shot is no good. Rebound comes in the hands of Ryder. Meyer puts a shot up. Got it, and a foul. So Aiden Meyer has his 11th point.
That was number 3, Riley Foy, his second personal.
Riley Foy will be called for his second.
It was too easy. That wasn't the defense. I mean, he didn't come close out on him very good. He just let him go right around him to the basket. But as a freshman, you'll learn.
You got to remember it has a 9 next to his class.
Yeah. Yep. You got to learn. You're playing against guys that are older than you, quicker than you, stronger than you, and that's a big thing for these kids when they're that young playing at the varsity level.
Here's a steal by Wongler, up and in. Jake Wongler with a nice steal. Good defensive play by him. Finished it off with a basket and a chance to go to the line to complete the three-point play. 54-48 is our score, or 54-48 is our score for now. That foul, by the way, will go against Max Butel. He'll finish the night with no points. Free throw is good by Wongler. Wongler picks up his third on that play. Long ball game tonight, buddy.
Yeah, it sure has been.
Especially with all the fouls down the stretch here now, is prolonging it even further.
Yeah, and I'm hungry.
Yeah. Didn't like the concession, did you?
No, they didn't have anything.
All we had was just cold pizza.
Yeah, pizza and popcorn.
Braden Geese, he nailed that first, right?
Yes, he did.
Thank you very much, sir. Second one is no good. 1 minute to go. 55-49 is our score.
Castle doesn't get in a hurry.
Well, he nails that, though. And a basket is good by number 12, Xander Niehaus. Xander Niehaus has 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points in this contest. It is a 30-second timeout, Jason, so we'll keep it right here. As just like that, what it was a 6-point lead is down to cut in half to 3.
Yeah, but like we said, if we can hit our free throws, because that's, I mean, obviously they're with 45 seconds left, they're going to go for a steal. If they don't get it, they're going to foul because it's possessions right now. It's a one-possession game right now. If we hit our free throws, either one of the two, it makes it a two-possession game. So you can start looking at that as far as a trade-off goes.
Cats are 10 of 14 from the line here in the fourth quarter alone. Gieser will find it over to Ernie. 43 seconds. Caden is double teamed. Whistle and a timeout by the Wildcats.
Timeout, Jasper.
So that big pressure we've been talking about that Castle puts on found Caden Ernie in the corner, and Caden was double teamed, and it's going to force John Gable to call a full timeout with 39.7 seconds to go in this contest. Jasper leads it by 3. They'll have the basketball when we return after this on 18 WJTS.
103.3 The Fix is Southern Indiana's go-to radio station for must-have music hits.
I love your music!
From the All-American Rejects to Lizzo, we've got you covered.
Dude, I listen all the time.
Did we mention we also have local news, sports, and Pacers basketball?
Wow.
Your music fix, your sports fix, your fix for it all.
Oh my God, I won!
Tune in to 103.3 and get your fix today.
Today's must-have music all day.
Back at Castle High School, 39.7 seconds left to go. Jasper 55, Castle 52. Jasper will have the basketball with Braden Giesler inbounded from underneath the Castle basket. He'll find Logan Day and will be fouled immediately. So Day will go to the line, and now it's just a matter of knocking down these three, Jason, these free throws, I should say, to help solidify this potential victory.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, obviously one's big here because it makes it a two-possession game. So we need to hit at least one of them. Two of them would be better. And then we need to play solid defense on the other end.
So 2 shots coming. Day nails the first. Logan is 2 for 3 from the line in the fourth quarter. He's got 5 points. Second one is good. Day nails them both. Riley Foy back in the lineup for the Cats. Castle trailing by 5, 57-52, 35 seconds to go. Knights with the basketball. Here's Williams. Finds a man in the corner. Three-point shot is good by Aiden Meyer. Aiden Meyer with the big three-point basket from the corner. Puts the Castle Knights within 2 now at 57-55 with 25.8 seconds to go. It'll be a full timeout, so we'll take a break ourselves on 18 WJTS.
Local people watching local people. 18 WJTS TV has been your reliable source for local news, weather, sports, and events for 30 years. Since 1993, WJTS has been serving DuBois County and all surrounding counties with free televised programming, daily newscasts, local sports games, WJTS Inform, and more. We are 18 WJTS, local people watching local people.
On the last possession and down the stretch for the Cats, it allowed the Knights to come in within 2.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we have to know that they're looking to shoot three-pointers. So get out there, get after them, get up against them. They're not going to drive around you because they're looking to shoot threes.
Geisler finds a man in the corner, and that is Logan Day, and he is going to be trouble, almost triple team. And the ball is knocked out of bounds. It belongs to the Wildcats.
But why do we dribble over towards the sideline? He had 3 guys and the out-of-bounds line. I mean, he was in trouble. And we got lucky there that Castle knocked the ball out of bounds.
21.6 seconds to go. Here's Mainers, takes the inbounds pass. Jalen, ball stripped away, jump ball, it'll belong to Castle. That's exactly what they were looking for.
Yeah, and Jalen brought the ball down to his waist where the littlest guy on the floor tied him up. Keep the ball above your head. And we've talked about this numerous times. Pass the ball so that they can't have a chance to come trap you and do like they just did.
So the Castle Knights down by 2. Wongler with it. Meyer drives, finds a man in the corner, 3-point shot in the air, no good, tipped up, no good, ball's knocked away, 1 second to go, out of bounds, it'll belong to the Wildcats. And the Wildcats look like they may just finally escape this one, as the Knights had 3 shots at it down the stretch.
Just throw it long. Somebody go long and throw it. Somebody catch it, tip it. It doesn't matter. That's all you got to do.
0.3 seconds. And Ernie will just let her touch and let the clock expire as the Jasper Wildcats survive here at Castle tonight with the final score of 57-55. So a gallant effort by the Knights here. But, down the stretch there, Jasper with some defensive lapses and so forth that help the Knights get themselves put into that position. But in the end, it's the Jasper Wildcats, Jason, with the 57-55 victory here in SIAC Conference play.
Yeah, it's a nice win. We talked about the other night after the Mater Dei game that, it was a building block and we needed to build off of it. I felt like we did a little bit tonight. Castle played a little bit better defense than what Mater Dei did the other night. They were a lot more physical than what Mater Dei was. So I thought, from that standpoint, we handled it pretty well. But, there's lessons to be learned, about this fourth quarter in this game tonight that, we not only have to take care of the basketball and hit our free throws, but you got to play defense. I thought we did those two things in the fourth quarter. We played, we hit our free throws and took care of it, but our defense kind of let us down a little bit. But on the positive side, I thought the boys played really hard tonight. Anytime you have a physical game like this, it's a little, in my opinion, it's easier to play hard because your heart gets pumping, your blood's pumping, and you get excited. And when the referees aren't calling the little knick-knack stuff and they're letting you bump and grind, to me it was always easier to get in the flow of the game and to play hard. And I thought we did tonight. I mean, I really did. I thought we played hard. We made some mistakes. I mean, I had us for 13 turnovers unofficially, Castle for 14. But, moving forward, it's a nice win on the road. There's no doubt. I'm sure the coaching staff will be pleased with that part of it. And the thing that's nice this time of the year is, we've got almost a week off. We don't play tomorrow night. We got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to practice and go to Vincennes on Thursday, and then turn around and play again on Friday next week. But that gives you some time to rest because I know they say these guys get tired this time of the year. I mean, I don't know there's truth to that because they're young kids. I mean, their bodies are beat up a little bit.
And that just helps with that break that you just pointed out, too.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, there's 16, 17, 18-year-old kids, but, we never thought we were that invincible when we were that young. So, but still, and it's not only from a physical standpoint, from a mental standpoint.
There's no doubt. So, it'll be nice to have, I'm sure Coach maybe give them a day off tomorrow on Saturday and then come back next week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday and practice and get after it. Because, I mean, this is the time of the year you start preparing for the sectional. From that standpoint of the way this game ended, there's a lot of good learning tools that moving into the sectional, if you have that type of game in the sectional, what do we need to do different?
That's right. And and that's what it all boils down to as we say this time of the year, every year, and so forth. It's getting yourself prepared to play those. Well, first of all, we always talked about night after night, back-to-back games, putting two together and so forth. Here now, this is our second second consecutive victories. Time we've done more than one game in a row, I guess what I'm trying to say.
Right.
Jasper improves to 6-13, Jason, but and 4-4 in the conference. So, down the stretch, as I said, it's what prepares you down for what's important, and that's March Madness. So.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
All right, well, let's take a quick look at the scoring for today's game. Castle Knights with 3 players in double figures, led by Aiden Myers, 15 points, 13 points by Jake Wongler, and 11 points by Xander Niehaus. 3 points by Brady Ryder. We have 2 points for John Eigner, and 4 points for Bobe and Williams. Donovan Williams off the bench for 7 points for the Knights this evening. The Wildcats, Kai Kuntz had one point on 1 of 2 free throw shooting tonight. 2 points by Jack Levin. 3 points by Riley Foy in his second varsity action of the year. Nice job. I tell you what, he played a nice defensive end tonight.
He does. He's got some things to bring to the team to help out with. So that's nice to see.
Okay. Logan Day, 7 points, 11 points for Braden Geisler, and 12 points by Jace Foy. And rounding out the scoring for the Wildcats tonight, Jason, was Jalen Mainers with 22 points. Talk about some of his play tonight.
Yeah, Mainers did a nice job tonight. He was the beneficiary of a lot of nice interior passing, and most of it was from Geisler that led to the dunks and the easy baskets. So I thought Jalen did a good job of staying inside tonight.
Mm-hmm. Well, I tell you what, one other thing I want to point out, we were 19 of 25 from the line this evening, and in fact 12 of 16 there in the fourth quarter. But big stat, of course, was a big factor was the fact that Castle got themselves into early foul trouble in that fourth quarter, and putting the Cats helping the Cats get to the line more often.
Yeah, there's no doubt. And that's what happens when the team's behind by they were behind 11 going into the fourth quarter, so they were scrambling, and they did a good job of forcing things, and it was a well executed plan for their part, but we were still able to come out with the victory.
Well, it looks like we're going to have Coach Caleb Bagley join us this evening. You can't eat. You cannot eat yet until you talk with one of us. So, but Caleb, thanks for stepping in with us this evening and talk about this ball game tonight. Nice conference victory for your team, 57-55. Interesting down the stretch, of course, but kind of give your overall synopsis of this game.
Yeah, I thought we played 3.5 really good quarters. Now, give them some credit. They amped up the pressure there in the fourth quarter, and then they started making shots. I mean, you could tell they were kind of playing desperation mode, and took some tough threes that went in. But overall, I mean, I thought we handled the start of the game. We were a little sloppy, turned the ball over, but kind of calmed ourselves down there in the second quarter and built a little bit of a lead, and then came out the third quarter, and it was kind of more of the same.
So, of course, early on in this game, like I said, it was a rather sloppy ball game. And so if we weren't sure what fouls were going to be called or anything, and because we always talk about sometimes you see an officiated game that's, when I say officiated, I mean it's played loosely, and then in the second half you'll see every ticky-tack called, but they let it go either way. But it was a matter of control by both teams too. So
yeah, I mean, I thought it was consistent, on both ends. But I thought our defense was really solid. The Niehaus kid never really got away from us, and he's hurt a lot of teams that they've played, and they've played a good schedule. So they've had they've been tested, and it's a tough place to play, a tough place to win. And I thought our guys kind of brought the fight to them, and instead of the other way around.
I thought a big key was in that fourth quarter early on where we were able to get Castle, a number of teams. I think with about 5 minutes ago, they've already had 14 fouls and so forth. So it gave us a chance to get to the line to help salt it away. 12. I had us 12 of 16 in the fourth quarter alone from the line.
Yeah. I mean, free throw shooting ended up being the difference. With a little bit around a minute, we're up 10, 12 points, and it almost feels like, all right, the game's almost over, and then they come down and make a few shots. And but yeah, I just thought, we for the most part took care of the basketball, but that was kind of our message. I think we were up 10 going to the fourth quarter, and it was just, let's make sure we take really good shots, and then let's beat them to the bonus. And we did that, and that ended up being the difference.
Well, looking ahead this coming week, first of all, you got to be happy the way your team has responded back this week after Heritage Hills last week. Talk about how things were this week a little bit for you.
Yeah, I mean, I thought, we had a good week of practice. Obviously playing at Mater Dei on Tuesday was nice to get a win down there. Wednesday was nice to kind of take it easy a little bit, and then yesterday come in and, keep it short and compete. But, looking forward to going to Vincennes on Thursday.
Right.
It's a chance to become 5-4 in the conference, and obviously a sectional opponent that could be, could happen in the next 2 weeks it is. And then we get senior night on Friday night. So it'll be nice to get a little rest this weekend and then come back Monday and prepare for 2 good games next weekend.
All right. Thanks very much, Caleb. And we'll talk to you next week when we play the Alice's and, of course, the Chargers on Thursday and Friday.
Thanks, Carey.
All right. Caleb Bagley joins us this evening. Wildcats with the victory tonight by the final score of 57-55 over the Castle Knights here at Castle High School. Cats will be next game, as Caleb alluded to, will be on Thursday night, a make-up from earlier season snow out, as the Cats will travel up to Knox County to take on the Alice's of Old Vincennes at the Vincennes Lincoln Alice Arena. That game will start at 7:30 local time here on Thursday night. We'll have you for it Friday night at 8 o'clock on 18 WJTS. And then on Friday itself, the Cats will wrap up their home portion of the regular season with senior night against the Pike Central Chargers. That game, too, will tip off at 7:30. We'll have it for you next Saturday at 10 a.m. here on 18 WJTS. For Jason Stamm, Jeremy Marcos, and Coach Caleb Begley, I'm Carey Schneider saying goodnight from Castle. Final score once again, the Wildcats defeat the Knights 57-55. So long, everybody.